Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we're doing a I almost said Thunder Dragons. I wish Thunder Dragons. We're doing a Cyber Dragon revisit. Now, what changed on the ban list? They finally set Overflow to 2. If you go look at some of my older videos, you'll see I was already running Overflow at 2. Overflow should have been at 2 for a very, very long time now because Cyber Dragons have really been feasting off the 2 pull. They've been mandatory Kiteroids or mandatory Concentrating Currents in virtually every copy of Cyber Dragons. So Konami finally had enough. I was talking about it, you guys were talking about it, everyone was talking about Overflow to 2. Finally happened. Is it the death of Cyber Dragons? No, it just makes Fusion Gate a little more important, especially in combination with the changes to Cyber Style. So now you can't get that one little Proto Dragon, or you can't swing with your Veers and your Proto Dragons. It's stuff Konami didn't really want you to do. They want you to use more End Dragons. They don't want you to use Concentrating Currented Rampage Dragons. They want End Dragons, man. But that's not what we're going to do. Instead of Concentrating Current, we have Power of the Guardians. That will work very, very similar to Concentrating Current in getting our Rampage Dragon over those high to get over monsters. It just takes a little more finesse and a little more action. It's a little more counterable than Concentrating Current, so it is more fair, but it's a way to still focus around that Rampage Dragon. So the other important combos, guys, are Fusion Gate with our Cybernetic Fusion support. This is a combo that throws this deck finally over the edge with Fusion Gate, and that's how it goes. You can just summon multiple Rampage, you could get twins, you could even get an End all in one turn, all in the same turn. Really makes it terrifying, and unlike Cyberload, when you're using Fusion Gate, all those monsters can just attack, so it's really a daunting turn when you set it up right. It's just a little harder to set up your Cyber Style, a little harder to get your Rampage Dragon over things, which it should have been from the beginning, but it's definitely not the death of the archetype. Fusion Gate really carries it still, guys, so at least get a few Fusion Gates. They're very strong when you're able to just draw a Fusion Gate, search your Cybernetic Fusion support, and then just blast the field with monsters, guys. It's pretty cool stuff. But I like Cyber Dragons. They're still there. Like I said, I was already using 2 Overflow. Power of the Guardians is just as good. It's mostly the change to Cyber Style that really, really hurt the power of the deck. But I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So it's still a fun deck to play. Don't worry if you still love Cyber Dragons. They're just fine. And I hope you guys enjoy the replays. Thanks for watching. Okay, here's Crow Hogan versus our Zane Truesdale. Going first. So I am still using this sleeve and mat, guys. Can you believe it? He's using almost the same thing. I'm using my Cyber Dragon core. Normal summon him. We have an Overflow and a Cosmic Cyclone, along with a Cyber Load and a Fusion Gate. So pretty much every element of our deck is ready to go. Poise Dragon Unity, so as soon as he summons a Sanitas, we hit him. But yeah, I'm going to make a rare mid-video sleeve and mat change here. I was stuck on the sleeve and mat for so long, no clue why. I guess just Taya, you just forget. You look into her eyes and you're like, I need to change that map, and then you just forget. So anyway, we Cyber Load, we searched another Overflow, but we're going into a Rampage. We're going to hit that back row. He's got a Fiendish Chain Us. So really not the end of the world. Rampage Dragon's effect will not work. So it's good we saved our Fusion Gate for the beat-all, end-all plays we need. Here our boy uses Ducks. I don't think he can use his Barca. He's using... he used Divine Lance to get a Koos out, but I don't think he can do I don't think he can use Koos as... the 4, because you can't. The level 8 requires a certain monster, and I don't think it's Wing Beast, so he couldn't do it. Here we get our Fusion Gate finally, though. We've taken enough damage to bring out the 2. That's another Rampage Dragon. Just had to banish some Protos, throw some more in the graveyard. So when we have Cybernetic Fusion support, that's even more stuff we can do with our Fusion Gate. But there will be no next time as we hit him for a nice easy lethal with 0 cards in his hands. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Pegasus. Going first. No sleever mat for our boy. We finally have a fresh sleeve and mat. We have a Fusion Gate. We have a core. We don't have to search Overflow, so we get to search Cybernetic Fusion Support. I love searching this card over our Cyberload. It just makes the plays so much more intense with Fusion Gate. You know, if I didn't have Fusion Gate, I probably would have searched the Cyberload, but I do have Fusion Gate, so we go with Fusion Support. We already have our Power of the Guardians. We're ready to go. Here our boys hitting us with Advanced Ritual Magician of Chaos, which is going to trigger his Dark Magical Circle, leading us to have to chain our Overflow to destroy his Magician of Chaos. Now look at who appeared, Power of the Guardians, just like what we have in our hand, but he's put it on a Magician's Rod, which will prove to be his downfall. Now we use Cyber Style, taking more than enough damage. Get a Fusion Gate, look at that. We also have a Court we haven't even summoned yet. So there's Rampage. Destroy those back row, Power of the Guardian does nothing. Mill 2 more. Now look what we're going to use. Oh, we're not even going to use our Fusion Support, so we go with Court. We got another Overflow. Power of the Guardian, so I guess I'm not even feeling Fusion Support. We could have used Fusion Support, then we could have Fusion Gated again, probably into an End Dragon with that straight Cyber Dragon in the graveyard. But we just finished him off with a simple Power of Guardians Rampage Dragon. I figured he probably didn't have Sphere Boys or anything like that, so great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. Going second. He's using 20 cards. Pretty cool sleeve and mat combo for him there. He's using Vengeance, believe it or not. So we have a Cyber Dragon and 2 cores in our hands. He's set a back row too. But boy, we get Fusion Gate, guys. So I'm just going to pound at him with our Fusion Support and our Fusion Gate combo. It's massive. So we go 2 Proto Dragon. Here comes the Fusion Gate. We get rid of those Protos for a Rampage. Destroy that back row, whatever it may be. Pretty sure it's just a bluff. No, it's a Regeki break that was not live. Now we throw 2 Veers away. Fusion Gate again. Remember, you can only use the effect of Cybernetic Fusion Support for 1 Fusion Summon, so we can't use it in the graveyard again. Gotta really remember that, because they'll let you use it even if you're not going to do anything. But we Fusion Gate again with this Cyber Dragon in our hand, and the core on the field for a Twin, guys. Now Twin can get over this Slayer even through his effect, even through the Origin. Twin's going to keep swinging and finish him, leaving our boy super vulnerable for these hungry Rampage Dragons who are just going to keep on swinging. Even if he had Kite Royans, even what had him, we were swinging, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Carmine. We're going first. Looks like she's got over 20 cards. Definitely 30 cards. We already have our Power of the Guardian and both our Overflows, which means we're going to search Fusion Support. Now, am I crazy for not searching Cyberload Fusion? Well, you tell me, guys, because we still have 2 more cores, we still have 2 Cyberload Fusions, and we still have 3 Fusion Gates. That's 7 cards that will do fusions for us in 15 cards. That's almost a 50% chance to draw it next turn. So I'm going to take those odds and go for our 1 copy of Fusion Support. Here, our boy hits a Grass That's Greener, 30 cards, no draw power, no help, just Grass That's Greener straight up, using a Blue Eyes 30 card. Tries to summon a Maiden. Before he could target it with anything, we chain our Cybernetic Fusion or Cybernetic Overflow and hit him. Now speak of the devil, guys. What did I say? 50% chance to draw our boys. We draw the Fusion Gate. That's the really good one we wanted. So we use our Fusion Support. That's a Rampage Dragon. Throw into the graveyard. Destroy his back row as a bluff anyway. Mill a Veer and a Cyber Dragon. Use Fusion Gate. Now we activate Fusion Support. Very important you don't activate Fusion Support unless you're going to use it from the graveyard. You'll see me in my next replay. I make a misplay and use Fusion Support with just monsters on the field. But we get 2 Rampage Dragons out. Milling the grave. He was all done for, guys. Great stuff. Okay, here we are facing a Sartorius. So I actually lose this duel, but I had it won a few different ways. I just make one grave misplay that I really want to show you guys to avoid to really unlock the power of this deck. Gotta get this play right. I get over an amazing field, just mess it up a little bit, see if you can spot where the misplay is, and we'll take it from there. So it is Dark Magician. He starts with this rod, even though rod's to 2. They're still starting with those rods. He searches Illusion Magic, even though he gets a Dark Magician right through his end. So we're going to start with our core. Should have started with our Cosmic Cyclone, but it's okay. We can just use it now. It's not like we're going to get hit with that Dark Magical Circle. As we target it, we chain our fusion support just because it's a cool thing to do. So he chains his navigation. So, you know, we got chains. We got an interesting duel going on. He summons his Dark Magician and a Dark Illusion. We use our effect, okay? We're ready to go. Can you spot the misplay? It's right there. I activate the Cybernetic Fusion support when I shouldn't have. Now I get my first Rampage Dragon. I mill into the graveyard. So if I didn't use my Cybernetic Fusion support, I would be able to use the Fusion Gate again, activate the Cybernetic Fusion support, bring out another Rampage Dragon, bring out an End Dragon, bring out whatever more I want. And look, we already have Power of the Guardians. So I put Power of the Guardians on one Rampage Dragon. He swings at the Illusion. He's 2600, destroy the Illusion. Swing at the Magician's Rod. Now he's 3100. Swing at the Dark Magician. Now he's 3600. All those monsters are dead. Whatever other monster, any other monster we summon with that Fusion Gate and Fusion Support combo could then hit him for lethal. Or even if we just stopped here, we'd break his field, put in a good amount of damage, and be in a good position to finish him off next turn. So really just one misplay with that Cybernetic Fusion support. I just click yes, and it totally messes it up. But still a scary deck with the Power of the Guardians, guys. It can get you over fields like that. It can get you over most anything. You just need a place to swing, unless what you're getting over is 2500. So it's almost just as good. It's just a little more fair. Cyberstyle's a little slower getting you to that Rampage Dragon, which is what they really needed. They've touched Cyberstyle so much. That's really what hurt the deck. But anyway, Cyber Dragons are still good, guys. If you're a Cyber Dragon fan, do not fret. They're still good. So I'm going to keep playing them. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.